Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Got some GACs to play today. Want to talk about the new player experience. That seems pretty intriguing to me. Sean says that the new player experience is live, and I guess he was working on it. So he says nothing out of the gate except the level 20 boost that's been around. There's a pack in the store. Most of the XP and shards are in quests. You get the tunes by questing. Some quests give 6,000 experience points. Okay, nice. Okay. So we don't know yet whether those quests are going to get us to a full 7-star character yet or not then, because it's probably too early for people to have actually gotten all the way through that far. Or maybe somebody has, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to try the new player experience. Oh my god, I'm actually going to do this. All right. Let's try something here real quick. See if I can do something here on a different screen. I'm playing around. Okay. What I'm going to try to do is load Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes onto a separate device. Oh, wait, I may not be able to do that. If I don't launch it from the store, does it still do that thing where it bans your account if you try to launch it manually from BlueStacks? Oh, who cares? I mean, if we're trying out the new player experience just for a second or two, we can, if they ban the account, nobody cares, right? Time to start another new account, DL. I don't want to start another new account, but I do want to know how it works, you know? I'd love to see how it plays out. One quest gives 80 shards for Slave 1. I was more excited that the Carbonite circuit board packs are back in the store. I spent $3K to stock up. Nice. Well, I don't know why, but it's not loading. It says it's pending. So it's not even trying to download the Swgoh. All right, let's get out of here. I'm not prepared to do this on the stream. Ilya says hello. Hey, Mag's in here. Jack Sermon says hi. Storm Pooper is in the house. JQ says hi, DL. May your GAC be victorious. Yeah, well, we gave it a heck of a go last time. I was pretty proud of the fact that we got a clear, but then ended up losing to that guy by just a few banners. So that made me sad. But we got a new opponent today who's he's not quite got everything, almost, but not quite. Let's loot the mailbox here. Captain Rex is accelerated. Captain Rex has been around for that long? Wow. Let's see if we can see our territory war. I'm going to spoiler our territory war if it's still in the preview. I just want to show this because I think it's hilarious. Can we see the preview? Oh, we can see the review. We can see the review. I gotta say, when we put up this wall of Inquisitors, look at this thing. Tell me you're not intimidated by that if you're an opponent. Just row after row after row of Third Sister with level 9 Datacrons. Just the whole thing is just littered with Third Sisters. We don't have quite 100% for the full zone. But look at that. Look at that. Look what they got to battle through. And then I got to tell you, when they get to the wall behind it, they're even more sad. This wall makes them sad, and the wall behind it is sad plus plus. But look at this. 6 holds, 3 holds, 3 holds, 2, 2. They're just 13 holds. Look at this. Superhero. 5 holds, 11 holds. They just threw so many teams at this wall. This is like 4 zones worth of battles, it feels like. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. My guild's probably going to be mad at me for spoilering our wall, but my God, that it just makes me happy. I look at it, and I get some strange sense of joy and satisfaction that isn't available in the game elsewhere. And again, I don't know if the opponents look at it and are like, man, that stinks. But in my mind, in my imagination, that's what happens. They look at it and they go, oh, no, unfair. All right. Here's a true fact. Are you guys aware of this? They did studies where they showed people pictures of stuff, like things that people would like or not like or be scared of or whatever. And they measured the activity in the brain. And then they put people in like sensory deprivation, no sight, sound, hearing, none of that. And they asked them to imagine the same thing they just saw or imagine something scary or whatever. And the brain behaved the same way as if it was experiencing it for real. So if you've ever thought to yourself, like, why do people have such weird beliefs, or like, how could somebody believe the earth is flat? There's flat earthers out there. The truth is, if you can imagine it, if you can somehow convince your brain that thing is, if you can imagine it, it's as if it was real. It's the same. Imagination and reality are the same, which begs the question of whether or not we're all in the Matrix, right? Because it might be true, and they might be having a good laugh at us by giving us those movies and showing us exactly how it works. And yet we're still plugged in and can't get out. Nobody's giving us the red pill. I just think that's awesome. It's another reason why, even as adults, we should never lose our imagination. Never give away your imagination. Okay, we've got to get in here and get some Grand Arena done. Carbonite circuit board packs, I don't have them in yet. Hopefully they're in after the daily refresh or something. Let me go look, because I just refreshed. Let me log into the web store and see if they're in the web store. Yep, they're in the web store. The Carbonite circuit board packs are in my web store. So if you can't find them in your account, maybe go look in the web store. Maybe they're just hanging out over there. Something new. Will there be another event where we can get Gungan shards in the future, or will this be the only one? Jack Sermon, from what I've seen, my experience is they only have an event for a specific character or ship once. I've never seen it go twice. So like they put the Marauder ship, I think, was on an event one time, and you see it once and it never comes back. That's my experience. It doesn't mean that they won't. It would just be unique if they ever did it. I can't imagine that they would bring it back again. I think they would do a different character the next time they have a bonus event. Sean says, I think the takeaway is 85 will take less time, maybe 30 days. You'll get more relevant characters, but it'll cause a crunch for materials, if I were to guess. Yeah, unless they put like training droids and credits and other stuff in the shop, you'll just be out of that stuff as well. JQ says he's been on the other end of third sister wall and didn't even make a dent. Nightsister says, I once dreamt that I was in a plane emergency landing, and I really thought so because I remember that dream like a real memory years later. It was a really weird feeling. Interesting. Has anybody ever had out-of-body experience? Ever had an out-of-body experience? I'm curious. And I'm going to admit to this. I'm going to admit to this live on stream, and it'll be here forever after. But I will put my hand on the Bible and swear that I did have an out-of-body experience once when I was about 9 or 10 years old. It, to this day, when I think about it, it freaks me out. So, I was in bed, but I was awake, and I was looking at myself in bed. And I started to get further and further away, like I was rising up toward the ceiling, and I could see what was in my room. And there was a shelf that was way up high, and you know, I didn't know that there was wallpaper on top of that shelf. I swear to God, I did not know there was wallpaper on top of that shelf because I was too short to ever have seen the top of the shelf. And in this vision, I could see the top of the shelf and I could see the wallpaper. And then everything snapped back to normal, and I woke up and freaked out and like panicked and ran around the room 3 times. And then immediately I got a chair and I went over and I looked on top of the shelf and the wallpaper was there. And I was so freaked out. I told my mom, she told me I was crazy, and that's it. That's it. You know? So I don't know, but I'm telling you, the fact that I saw the wallpaper on top of that shelf, to this day when I think about it, it sends a shiver up my spine. Because I swear, I will swear to you guys that I had never seen what was on top of that shelf. Freaked me out. So when people say, hey, I saw a ghost, or hey, I'm like, cool. I'm buying your story 100%, you know? Whatever you got to say, I'm going to listen. Because, you know, when you're a 9-year-old kid, nobody listens to you. They just tell you you're crazy and to go away. So, but I'm just curious if anybody else has had an experience like that in their life. Never since, you know? Never another repeat of that incident or anything even close to it. Just that one time for my entire life. The new player update added accelerated characters. Any major changes expected? Nope. I think you play it out the same way. At least I don't think. Well, you get Bosk sooner, right? Because it's going to give you some bonus shards for Bosk and some stuff like that, which is good. It's important. Mag says, I love the Gungan event. I got all the Gungan 7-star and Relic 5 ready for Jar Jar. Nice. I think we still have one more day on the event, right? It's the event's still not expired. I think we still got another day on it. Yeah, we still got one more day. I'm close. Look at this. We've got 80 of 100 on Boss Nass, so we'll get him. We got 39 of 100 on the Boomadeer, so we'll get close there. And I can farm up the rest. Tarpals. I decided during this event I was actually going to farm Tarpals out of Cantina at the same time that the Gungan event is active. So that's the guy I messed up on the Marquee and didn't get many shards of. But we're at 23 out of 100 there. And then for the last Gungan, I think we're a little bit off on the last Gungan, but he's not farmable yet. Yeah, the Phalanx. Yeah, he's not farmable yet, but we did get him to okay. All right, we're 2 out of 100. So we'll get another decent chunk in there tonight. So I mean, my Gungans won't be 7 stars, but I will have gotten him to 100. He'll be close. And this I can just finish farming up easily between now and then. I have to find, 2,700 Kairos between now and then. That's also true. But here's the other thing that I'm going to tell you guys right now. And this is one of those hear me now, believe me later kind of things. Jack Sermon says, I wish I'd hoarded energy. I'm not even close to 7-star Gungans. Yeah. Boris says that's a common experience in near-death experiences. Sounds like you were dreaming about shelves. Your brain made an abnormal amount of DMT or something. Yeah. I don't know. I would rather not try to explain. You guys know I'm an engineer. I'm a very scientific person. I'm rooted in data and facts and all that other stuff. So to have something that I can't explain, I don't know. It's kind of fun. I don't want to over-explain it. So maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. It's just a mystery. I'll never know. All right, so I'm going to call this. I'm going to call this right now, guys. I think that, man, I'm blanking on the dude's name. Good gravy. The new character. The guy that's coming out. What's his name? I'm seriously blanking on this guy's name. Luthen. So, I kind of went through and did a little bit of calculating. And the Mon Mothma team, I feel like the Mon Mothma team is close. It's close to being a good team, but there's just, there's some things that it doesn't do very well, and things that stop turn meter make it a pretty poor defense, because even if you made a really good Mon Mothma team, if they shut down turn meter gain or assists in some way, the team is just awful. It does nothing. On offense, similarly, the premium teams that you see, it's not good enough to beat Malgus or Malicos or any of that stuff. But I'm telling you, when I look at the way that Luthen is going to interact, he's going to close the gaps in turn meter. So let's say, I believe that this team is now going to be able to kill Galactic Legend level teams. I think this new version of the team with Luthen will kill Rey. Will kill all versions of Rey reliably. And here's why I think that. If you look at how Luthen interacts with his first special, he gives the rebel, the commander, the summon, a free turn. And then you select a target, and they get Frenzy and plus 30% offense, and then that skill gives 30% offense. So if you target Kyle Katarn, he'll get Frenzy, 60% offense. The rebel commander will take a turn instantly. When he does, that'll trigger the Kyle Katarn to get another turn off the Frenzy. And you can do that whirlwind, and that should be a kill. That should be a kill on anything in the game, y'all. Because this thing is already nasty, right? This is already a big hit. So if you add on to that big hit 60% offense, and he can ignore taunt. That's the other thing. He gets to ignore taunt the next time he takes a turn. So basically, you close the turn meter gap, you give the rebel commander a turn, he goes, removes buffs or whatever you have to do. Kyle Katarn comes in, and on a Rey team, they won't get a chance to go into damage immunity. He'll just execute character. And then you just, mess around and do whatever, and if Rey whirlwinds somebody, you just bring them back to life, resurrect them with Mon Mothma. And the gaps in turn meter are going to be so small. If you do it with like the version that has POW and Hoth Rebel Scout, there'll be so much turn meter, and you get speed up from Luthen's kit. You get that gap closer with Luthen's kit. So I calculated against the Galactic Legend team that they'll go first, and then you'll take 17 turns before they get to go again. And out of those 17 turns, one of them will be Kyle's execute, and it'll be up again by the time you're done. And then, one or two of their characters will get to act. And that's, statistical averages. If you get lucky, you'll just have a non-stop turn meter train. You just go and go and go and go and go. And so with some new characters, I look at the kits and I go, well, you know, this character could be really good or it could be kind of mediocre because you don't know what the modifiers are on the skill. Like when Malicos came out, you looked at it, you said, okay, he's going to ramp up all this damage and hit really hard. But if his, you know, modifiers are low to start with, all you're doing is ramping into a big hit, not a massive, you know, chunk of damage. But this is dealing with Kyle Katarn, and we already know his modifiers, and we already know, you know, how this skill hits. So I'm definitely going to take a look at the Mon Mothma team, and if I can fit in some Mon Mothma stuff by the time we get this next round of Conquest, I think I'm going to try to build a team with the Scout, Pow, Kyle Katarn, and Luthen, with Mon Mothma lead. Yep. So I may be overhyping it, but I really believe that again, because that doesn't depend on Luthen himself being good. Luthen, as a character, doesn't have to do anything. All he has to do is just sit there with the skills that he's got printed and fill the gaps in Mon Mothma's turn meter. Are we going for Luthen in 3 rounds of Conquest? I'll take a look when the next Conquest comes up and see what the feats look like and all that. If it's... Because to get Red Box, you really have to be able to do all but like 1 or 2 of the feats. So if it's got a lot of stuff that I can't do, like Jedi Knight Cal Kestis stuff or Gungan stuff or whatever, then I may or may not be able to Red Box it. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think his kit is good enough that if I can Red Box it, I probably will go for Red Box again and try to get Luthen right away and lean into it. Nightsister says, I haven't had an out-of-body experience, but I'm able to lucid dream when I'm dreaming, but not always. It's about 50-50. Oh, interesting. Mag says, I think the new Marquee events should be player-friendly. I've been hoarding crystals so I can buy a few packs and collect 5 to 10 shards a day. Yeah, I think that the new system, it's nice for them, right? Because it's low enough cost that people are going to spend those crystals to get the extra shards. And for people who don't have good habits on saving crystals, they'll just buy the crystals to get those extra shards. So I think it's good. It's fair to players. It's a good monetization strategy. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is player friendly. You know, it's pretty easy to get to almost 5 stars. Well, I think you get right at 5 stars, right? If you get all of the shards for the whole event. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. I like it. You can miss 36 key cards and the feats are already available to see. Okay, I didn't see the feats already. Darth Putin says good evening. Well, hello, Mr. Putin. Random question. Who's your favorite and least favorite character or person from Star Wars? That is an interesting question. That is an interesting question. Let's go through and take a look. Of all the people in Star Wars, most favorite and least favorite. I gotta say, I think my favorite character might be Moff Gideon. I think Giancarlo is a fantastic actor. I liked all of the stuff with Gideon in it. He is a vicious and creepy bad guy. I mean, I like all the original characters, Luke and Vader and all that, but I have a special place in my heart for Gideon. I don't know. It might be Gideon. Might be Gideon. My least favorite is super easy. You guys already know who my least favorite character in Star Wars is. And there she, he, it, they are. Right there. Least favorite character in Star Wars by a landslide. Take the 7 other least favorite characters that I don't like, put them all together, and it's this pile of garbage right here. This horrible, nasty, awful, morally corrupt piece of garbage. Thumbs down. My name's Omega. Nicest got it right off the bat. Yeah. I put the new feats in the Ask Loquitur section of your Discord if you're interested. Cool, Mag, thanks. My guildmate said that people that didn't buy the Hyperdrive bundle are getting all the new player bonuses and the 20k plus shard drop currency. CG rewarding the free-to-play players. Bet they won't be grateful, though. Here's a real thing. Here's a real thing. I actually posted this comment, and then I deleted it. I'm telling you, somebody posted a meme where Vader comes to the Death Star and says people need to be working faster, and maybe he can motivate them. And then at the bottom, there's a picture of like pizza and soda, and you know, shakes or whatever. And I typed in, it's my experience, seriously, we'll have something that happens at the factory where things go well, and I'll buy everybody pizza and soda. And I'll make a nice little speech, and I'll say, hey, you know, I appreciate everybody's effort. We're a team, and, you know, we couldn't do this kind of stuff without you all. So here's the goal we met, and thank you, and I appreciate you, and here's your pizza. And everybody says, thank you. That's very nice of you. And they eat their pizza, and they drink their soda. And then next week on Friday, people come to my office, and there's like, where's our pizza? We got pizza last week. Why didn't we get pizza this week? The entitlement, the instantaneous entitlement is insane. It's insane. You know, 30 years ago, back when I was, you know what? When we had pizza, it was a one-time thing. It was an event. We enjoyed it. We said thank you. We went back to work. Now it's like, you gave us pizza once. It better be every week because you said, hey, we reached that goal. So every week from now on, if we reach that goal, we better get pizza. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. It's insane. Here's another thing. We've got a program in our plant. I worked together with a group of people from the factory, and there were a few things that came out where, like, people just wish, you know, hey, I wish people would acknowledge me more. I wish people would just say thank you sometimes, right? So there was a few things like that we rolled up into one program. And it's this cool little thing where if you do something that's kind of above and beyond, your supervisor will give you points for that. They'll say thank you, and there's a nice little thank you written on the points card. And then you can take those points and you can spend them to get like company swag out of a little cabinet that we got set up. And we've got everything from some real minor prizes to some really sweet stuff. And one guy that got a lot of points and got perfect attendance last year and all kinds of stuff bought himself a really nice grill. You know, the company paid for it with this program. And somebody who wasn't getting very many points said the program is horrible and we're just trying to buy people off. So the nicest thing that you do for people, they'll become instantly entitled to it. And some people will have negative things to say about it no matter what. And all I can say is if you're managing a company and you're trying to be good to people, you have to have a lot of grace. You really have to have a lot of grace. Or you have to have the courage to look people right in the eye and say, shut up and go back to work. Which I occasionally have to do because it's like, man, I can't, you know, I don't have the budget to buy you pizza every week. Get out of my office. Sometimes people are joking about it. I'm not saying, you know, that we don't have, like, somebody will joke about it. There's a difference between when people are joking about it and when they're asking about it seriously. But yeah, I don't ever stop being nice, even though people take actions that compel me to feel like I shouldn't be. So, I don't know. I extend them the grace. I actually love the Bad Batch, and the final season was incredible. The reason I don't like Omega is, like, there's an episode where I swear to you, they're standing outside this cave, and two of them go in to investigate, and they tell Omega to stay outside and watch the ship. She watches the ship for 0 seconds. She pouts, she sulks, she whines, she throws a rock, and then she goes in the cave. And then the ship gets stolen. And it's like, just the insubordination, the absolute refusal to play, to do teamwork with the team. She doesn't follow the golden rule at all. She treats everybody differently than she expects to be treated. And it just happens every single episode, that the whole episode is about Omega not doing what she was asked to do, not doing what she should know is right, and then somehow glamorizing that and saying, oh, look, if she hadn't done that, then this wouldn't have happened. Well, like the one where the thing got knocked over the edge and she was told not to go down there. And then, well, they rescued everybody and whatever. And, well, if Omega hadn't just charged ahead, then that wouldn't have happened. No, the two people that went there would have rescued them just fine, and they wouldn't have to have done that with all the drama and also save her at the same time. Like, it's just ridiculousness after ridiculousness, and it's 97% Omega's fault. I hate the way they wrote the character. I hate it. All right, I'm done. Ha ha ha. All right. James says, I agree with you on Moff Gideon. I love the actor. He's so good and bad, in fact, in his characters. So glad he got to play that. Yeah, he's in The Boys as well. And, of course, Breaking Bad, I think, was one of his big breakout roles. He's, man, I tell you, he's in this new series called, like, The Driver or something like that. And, of course, they put up a pilot episode, and then you got to buy a subscription to whoever has it. And, man, he's so good, I want to buy a subscription just to watch that stupid show. But so far, I've resisted the urge. But I just think he's fantastic. Love it. Mag says, no pizza every week? That's ridiculous. Omega always does the opposite of what she's told, and everything goes to S. She's always complaining about being, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Nightsister. She's horrible. She's annoying for sure, but the worst character in Star Wars is Reva. Reva's a good choice for worst character. That's interesting. That's interesting. Buy an anti-theft device for the ship. I swear to God, the Marauder got stolen more times than a VW bug. I love it. I love it. That's hilarious. Oh, man. That's funny stuff. So why do you guys think Third Sister is so bad? Okay, so here's the problem I have with Kenobi. They made a show, they called it Kenobi, and then they made the whole show about Third Sister. So, at a high level, that was kind of annoying, right? And she was supposed to be some kind of weird reverse redemption arc or something. So, but I don't think her character was bad. I mean, she was a selfish character trying to use everybody to get stuff for herself. That's a character, right? She didn't pretend to be something different. See, that's what I liked about Third Sister. You know, she was having, you know, moral quandaries and anger issues and all that stuff, but she wasn't an awful person that was constantly like something. The thing about Omega is she's represented in the show as a hero, and she's not. The Third Sister was represented as a villain, and she was. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with her being a nasty person because she's supposed to be. I'm curious why you guys would say that, that she's the worst. Wannabe Gamer says, greetings. All right, let's take a look at this GAC, see what we got to fight over here. 10.1 million galactic power. Woo, that's less than usual. We're only fighting up by about a million galactic power this time instead of 2 or more. Galactic power in ships is 4 million, 6 in characters, and Galactic War Battles won 27,000. Puts them at 6 years, 6.5 years, something like that. Okay, in terms of ships, let's see. We've got the Profundity and the Executor, but no Leviathan. So we're missing the Leviathan. Comeuppance is still small. I think even if you haven't built Zori Bliss, there's no reason not to farm Comeuppance if you're a mid-game player. It's not that hard to farm it off a fleet. TIE Echelon is 4 stars, and the Finalizer is 7. That's expensive. That means he never even finished the journey. It's an interesting choice. All right, if we go into characters, 8 Galactic Legends. Wah, wah, wah. Malik, but no Malgus. I don't think I even saw a Malgus in here at all. Hondo's in here, Dr. Afra. Marin's Relic 5, Starkiller's in the house. Sir Junda and her stuff. Jedi Knight Cal is in here somewhere. Tuskens. And then a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of Gear 12s here in the middle. Take a quick look at speed. What do we got here? Admiral Radis, fastest non-GL character, modded for speed, 358. Alright. I guess he wants to go first, no matter what. We've seen more success with a offense modded Radis, just doing more damage. 352 on Piet, that's pretty darn fast. Let's look for Mara Jade, see if there's any weakness in Mara Jade here. Less than 330 gives us some opportunities, 302. Interesting. Okay. So there's our opponent. Let's go take a look. He put down a lot of stuff on defense, but a few of these teams are kind of like old school teams. It's kind of interesting. So if we look at this this zone here, we've got like an old school Fin Poe team. We've got Revan with Malik and Bastila. Again, kind of an old school team. Then we've got Rey in here with Cal. We've got Jabba the Hutt sitting pretty. Starkiller needs to be killed. Then we got JMK up top. The only thing I'm comfortable killing JMK with right now in 3s is JMK. So I'll just do the mirror match. And I have a Datacron, so that's nice. We've got Afra here on defense. I feel like Afra's much better for offense, but there she is on defense. We got a Rex team here we got to deal with. Zam team up here. Radis team here. So these teams, you know, are solid, like, B-tier teams. But we're missing some of the stuff that we're, you know, gotten used to seeing with Beskar Gideon and Malgus teams and stuff like that. So might give us some opportunities. I think if I take JMK on JMK for the mirror, then I probably have to do this with Sith Eternal, right? So we'll probably have to do Sith Eternal here. Level 3 Datacron. Okay, just a minor Datacron, nothing good even on it. Somebody said that Darth Bane was beating Rey teams. For the sake of science, should we try Darth Bane versus Rey? They said you just gotta kill Ben Solo with the basic. That's the key to killing this team with Bane, has been told. Reduce blah 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 siphon, stacks of siphon, enemies defeated by this attack can't be revived. So his basic will sever the soul of Ben Solo. Wannabe Gamer says Bane will struggle, and Mag says Ben crushes all Ray comps. Wannabe says maybe it's just my Bane since he's only Relic 6. Alright. He's in the Gentleman series playing a bad guy as usual. Nice. Nice. For me, the best Star Wars character is Darth Maul. The Clone Wars was written so perfectly, and Maul was just iconic. I will say that the moment that Maul lit up the second side of that double-sided lightsaber, that is a cinematic reveal moment that hit hard. That was so cool. When he's standing there with his lightsaber and he just turns it and another saber comes out the other side. It's like, that's a bad guy. It's just like, so awesome. Yeah. I remember seeing that in the theaters, and I was just, I was stoked. That was a cool moment. I'm with you. Maul is a pretty cool character. The look is just super iconic, right? Like the red and black with the spikies coming out of his head. Fantastic character. I can agree to that. All right, Darth Bane, Sith Marauder. Let's go. Let's try this. Although, another warning. If you fight a character, a team, that has the Holdocron, or a Datacron, I should say, with that level 6 ability, that everybody has to be damaged, if you siphon their life down to 1 health, you can't ever kill anybody. Because they can't drop their health at that point. So you have to be careful who you siphon. What was that? Is that for real? Wow. We almost one-shotted this Ben Swolo. We'll put it on Ray. Popped her damage immunity as well. Ooh, that was a big hit. Okay. Heal up here. Put it on Ray. Just keep doing stuff. Man, okay, she's low enough now that... Okay, we'll do this. And this. And basic. And she's in her ult now. Wow. What? Look at this. Look what the ult did to us, guys. 0. That was like a little tickle. Wow. That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. How great is the Duel of Fates? The song playing during the Maul and Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn battle. Man, Star Wars has had some good music. You know, Lucas did not skimp on the music. What was the guy's name? John Williams that wrote the original stuff? I think that's right. All right. So we'll take out Jabba with SLKR because, you know, reasons. Why not? So So all we really have to do is watch out for the blinds. And don't get caught with a blind and no stun. Should be a foregone conclusion with this massive Datacron. Let's go. I feel like the Bane versus Ray matchup heavily depends on the quality of Ray's mods. I won it easily, but lost it already. Lost it sometimes as well. John Williams did the Star Wars music until Rogue One. What's this? How am I ignoring taunt? Wait, what? Is that part of the Datacron that I didn't pay attention to? Ignoring taunt is some good. Look at that. It's crazy. Okay, let's restun. Fine. And that way the next time we can do the stab on Leia. We won't stun her, but we'll just do the basic here. He can't dodge. Okay. And we kind of don't care if they put all those bombs on the TIE fighter pilot, because he can't die, right? He's immortal. The immortal TIE pilot. Whoop. Whoop. There's a animated series called, what is it, Disenchanted, I think, or something like that. It's I think the same people that did Simpsons, same guy that did Simpsons, maybe. And there's a demon in there called Lucy, and whenever he hides or whatever, he makes that sound. Pew, pew. That show is hilarious. Adult humor. Don't watch it with your kids. But yeah, really funny show, especially if you like Dungeons and Dragons fantasy type stuff. Simpsons style humor. What are we gonna do against this team? See, we could trooper this. There's 3 teams here. I could use Imperial Troopers against any one of these teams. So let's ask a different question. Where does Sidious give us the most payoff? We've failed with Sidious before against Malak because we take a little bit of damage, then Malak does the life drain and one-shots us. So we'll take that off the list. Sidious can do Starkiller, right? We could do Starkiller with Sidious. Surely you can't be Sidious. I am Sidious, and don't call me Shirley. I think of that every time I say the word Sidious, because it sounds like you're saying serious, just saying it wrong. Okay. I don't think there's any buff removal here, right? Sidious versus Starkiller. Low Relic Starkiller should be fine with Sidious. That first order pilot cron is insane. Yes, it is. BB Aftermath says Leslie Nielsen is a comic genius. He is. He is. I agree with that. Naked Gun 2.5. All right, let's get in here. Let's get this going. There's one where, like, you know how it is, guys. When you see something funny, you laugh, but every now and then something catches you just in the right way, and it's like 5 times funnier than it should be. I don't know if it's like that for you guys too, but it is for me. And there's one of the Naked Guns where he's like, I think they're going up a ladder or something, and the lady's ahead of him on the ladder, and she turns around and she's like, "Are you looking at my beaver?" And he says, "Yes, it would look very nice being stuffed," or something like that. And she said, "Oh," and she hands down a stuffed beaver, And he takes it and he's like, oh yeah, very nice. And then they continue on up the ladder. I don't know why, but my God, when that scene happened, I was just laughing so hard at that. It's so ridiculous. The puns are just that one got me. That got me good. I love that. I really enjoyed his movie Dracula Dead and loving it. Dead and loving it. Oh, JQ clarified it. Nice beaver, thanks. I just had it stuffed. Yeah, that's what the line is. Yeah, and she hands him down a stuffed beaver. That's so fantastic. I love that. Love that humor. Okay, so we can't drain turn meter. There's no HK. We don't have our... Yeah, we gotta check, because I remember his Revan was really fast, right? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. 301. It's fast, but it's not that fast. And then Bastila is 268. So basically, we just gotta get a kill on Basti, and we should be good to roll through the rest of them. The guy who made it said the first time that joke played, they felt like the air got sucked in by hundreds of lungs breathing in and then laugh uproariously. That's funny. That's funny. My favorite joke of all time is from Airplane when the main character talks about John's drinking problem and then keeps splashing water in his face. Yeah. There was a meme with SLKR saying the same thing. I can ignore taunt. All right, let's see if we've got anything we can throw on these troopers. What kind of trooper cron do we have here? We need like a plus 30 speed trooper cron. That would be awesome. A little bit of offense, max health, max protection in case we actually have to fight. We will have to fight. We will be able to kill Bastila, and then we will have to fight with Revan, unfortunately, because it's Relic 8 and we can't assist. So Dark Trooper's going to have to do some pretty magical stuff if we expect Darth Revan to die without us taking a turn, or without him taking a turn. But let's go. The very old school battle here. I haven't fought this battle in probably 2 years, it seems like. Just a good old-fashioned 3v3 versus Revan team. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Go again, Trooper. There you go. You can do it. All right, now big hits here onto Revan. Okay, we got some big hits. We don't care if Malak wants to drain life off of a Dark Trooper. And now we have to fight. Okay. Dark Trooper going in. That's it. We still got 3 stacks. In and out. Old school victory, guys. I love me some Imperial Troopers. That team's so good. It's such a good team. It's still such a good team after all these years. Wampa. If we do Wampa here, though, then we risk Iden on the back wall, right? Okay. Fin Poe. Fin Poe. What, the counterattacks are what kill you on this team. Maybe we should just gas this. Ain't no party like an overkill party. Gas will just soak all the counterattacks and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Is there anything up here that we would need gas for? Well, he works for some of this stuff, doesn't he? What are we going to do against Afra? Afra. I mean, we're going to have some Galactic Legends left over, right? We've still got Sith Eternal and we've still got JML that are unassigned. So depending on what we see on the back wall, we could just GL this team if we had to. Maybe Jedi work there? Revan? We'll probably want Jedi here though, right? So we'll use Jedi here. Yeah, maybe just use a Galactic Legend on Afra. Or does CLS work against Afra? Does CLS have enough punch to get through that team? We've got our own Radis still. Man, Fin Po is just good enough, right? It's just good enough. I don't want to throw away a good team, but I also don't want to underestimate it because I know they can hit hard. Nightsisters, maybe? Huh. Is this a good match for Nightsisters? With the team the way it's set up here, there's moderate recovery, right? She's Sidious food at this point. The classic Jedi Knight Revan Jolie against Finn. Yeah, I want to save those Jedi for the Radis up top, though. We need to be able to kill that Radis. I'm in the mood to experiment. I want to see if the Nightsisters can kill this. There's some risk, but Hux. He does have Tuskens, so I'm going to save gas for the back wall in case there's Tuskens. I'm going to throw Nightsisters here. What do you guys think? Do you have any experience at all with this? Do Nightsisters beat the Fin Po team? We've got another First Order Datacron that we could potentially use and gain massive bonuses on First Order. Gain offense equal to 400% of their current defense. Huh. Nightsister works against Zori? Ah, well, if it works against Zori, then it should work here. Do we seriously not have any dark side Datacrons? That's a Sithcron. Ugh. You just gotta go in with some stats and not even a dark side ability. That's lame. That's lame. Alright, zombie. It's your time. Okay. Let's see if we can stun Resistance Hero Finn. That's good. I like that. Alright. Get some plagues, nerds. Oh, they did heal. I don't want you to heal. Get out of here. Let's just do the force multiplier effect here. Try to get more plagues onto the person that's already got plagues. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Stun? Nope. They're getting rid of the plagues. What have we done wrong? What have we done wrong? I guess we have to have Marin to make this work. Maybe. I can't. I didn't think they had enough recovery to do this. Let's heal up again. Look at that. Look at that. He's just clearing all of the plagues all of the time. Not fantastic. I would have switched zombie for Marin. My Marin's pretty low level though. My Marin, well, my Marin's now gear 12, I think. Well, they must have a ridiculous amount of health steal on their Datacron, because I don't remember this team having that kind of recovery power. Let's just put it on auto and see if we can somehow stack up enough. We got a stun on him. That's a good sign. Won't be able to recover if he's stunned. That's a lot of plagues. Okay. Step 1 done. All right. 5 plagues, 6 plagues, 7 plagues, done. Okay. The computer's better than me. All I had to do was put it in auto and just take my hands off the wheel, and it says, you know what, Loquitur? I know better than you how to win this fight. Take it away, AI. Interesting. As soon as I put it in auto, it was like stack, 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 dead. Got the tenacity down from Zombie on there. Tuskens indeed. Okay, so good thing we saved gas for the back wall. Got the Tuskens here. Got Sir Junda with some stuff. Some Geos. Knee Rocket Boba. So basically all we really have to worry about then is the Tuskens. And it's not the new Tuskens, it's not the Warrior and the Chieftain that messed up my gas the last time. We'll just take gas in here, 501st. Don't think do. No Datacron. Just go. Quite a few people hanging out here who have not smooshed the like button. So if you could get out your lightsabers and cleave that like button in 16 different pieces, I would appreciate it. It does help me, it helps the channel, it helps new players find my stuff. So if you could do that and help me out, I would appreciate it. Okay, that was easy. It's like the button at Office Depot button that they used to have those commercials on. That was easy. All right. Let's go in on JMK. I got more relics on my cat than you. That means I win, right? Automatically win due to relics on cat. We got a Luminara Unduli Datacron here. It's basically got 15% and then just a bunch of garbage. It's a pretty awful Datacron. We'll see if we can get some materials in this next conquest, and I don't even know if it's worth trying to re-roll that Datacron. I'll probably just keep rolling new ones and see if I can get something better. We're gonna go with Cat right away. Okay, what's gone wrong? Oh, it's my Padme-cron that has the ignore taunt. Oh man. Oh man, I messed up, y'all. I thought, for some reason I was thinking this was the ignore taunt as well. It is not. It is the worse version of the Datacron with like ability block and stuff on it. Okay. All right. I'll have to live with my stupidity here. Okay. Let's get in here. I'm just going to wait for a full alt here. Maybe that's a mistake, but I think we're okay. And we'll do a full alt. And then we'll slaughter his cat. Let's take a basic here. Get Cat out of here. Okay. And now let's the damage immunity was just up, so I feel like we can go after General Kenobi with some reasonable expectation of killing him before the next instance of... Oh, he had foresight on. Dang it. Foresight is so annoying. So we're just going to go for Kenobi then. You know what? Don't care. Go right in on the big guy. Smash. We should get one more attack. No, come on. I was going to say we should get one more attack with high ground and then instantly do not get an attack with high ground. And there's the damage immunity back again. Things, stuff, junk. Reset Cat here. And 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, not a good sign. We've got Cat pretty wound up though, so maybe it's enough. Let's see if we can insta-kill. Not quite enough. Okay. Get that off of him. Come on. That should be the savior effect popped. He's back in damage immunity again. Minute 40 left to go. We're going to go back into the alt again. And we'll pass this over to Kenobi again. And as soon as he takes a turn and gets rid of that foolish immunity, let's try to finish him off. Oh my god, not even close. What is going on here? Alright, we're in the alt, so we're going to get back on Kenobi over here. Let's get the healing immunity back on him. Auto. Just auto. Should be no problem. Good. Have you seen Acolyte? I have not seen. I saw the trailer for Acolyte. Is it already being produced now? Is it out already? All right, let's do Jedis here. Some Jedi. And we'll do Luke and Bastila. And we've got 2 Jedi Datacrons. Here's one. Here's the other. This one has more protection, so we'll leave that for JML whenever we use him. Alright, here we go. Bounty Hunter works good on Radis too. The first 2 Acolyte episodes released last night. We have movie night on Friday nights. So every Friday night, no matter what else happens during the week, me and wife and the kid gather up around the TV, order out some of whatever kind of food we feel like eating, and we sit around and watch movies and eat and have family night. So Friday night, we will be watching Acolyte. Okay. Ability block? Okay, all in. There we go. Easy peasy. We've got 2 Galactic Legends. We've also got CLS. I think I've used CLS to kill Afra, but maybe that was in 5s. Maybe that was in 5s that I did that. Okay. We've also got Rex, which... that battle right there can be annoying. So we'll take JML against Rex and just kind of have that. And the Sith Eternal can fight Afra, and that should be a no-brainer. So then it's just a question of what to use here. And I actually think Wampa would work just fine here, but let's look at CLS. CLS will beat her. It's riskier in 3s. No, C gets wrecked. C gets wrecked, huh? First 2 Acolyte episodes were released last night. CLS will beat her. It's riskier. C gets wrecked. C gets wrecked against Afra. Huh. Okay. Well, then we better do the Rebas down here. New artwork for Cassian Andor. It's pretty good. I like it. It's not like some of the new artwork they did for Rey. Ooh, terrifying. Light side, accuracy up. I kind of want this one with all the massive armor penetration. It doesn't give much else for the team, but 93% armor penetration is pretty nice. Try to get a faster kill. CLS Han Chewie beats are not sure about this comp. Oh, because we need the shoots first. Okay. Well, what about JML here then? I'm not in the mood to take big risks. I just want to do stuff that's going to be reliable and move me along to the next battle. So I think JML double Yoda, add a Jedi Datacron with a bunch of extra protection. That should beat Afra, right? Should do. And then we can use Sith Eternal against Rex if we need to. Hux First Order, Red Trooper, says Chris Young. I used my Datacron already on SLKR, and I don't have more Datacrons to use. Okay, dip and share. Sure, let's get some foresight. Okay. Send in the big boys. Send in the big boys. Splat. Send in the big boys. Good. Easy. 57 banners. All right. We could do Radis here, I think. There's a risk, though, because if Django gets a rocket at the right time in the right way, I feel like we can just do Wampa here. Like, why? How does Wampa not beat this? Nobody has tenacity down, and there's, I don't think, enough damage on this team to kill a Wampa. They're not going to slow down his counterattacks. Zam can go into stealth, but we kind of don't care about that, right? This attack can't be evaded. Doesn't say it can't be resisted. Wampa should just beat this, right? I gotta go look at the back wall again and make sure, because I didn't feel threatened by anything on the back wall, but I don't I don't know if I need to save Wampa for something back there. Let's go take a look. Okay, we got knee rockets. We've got dash. This isn't... Okay, no. There's nothing back here that's scaring me. The bounty hunter team there is not scaring me. We got tools in the toolbox still. Okay. Bubble would be the only issue. Yours should be fine. Only issue could be a timeout. Timeout. Help me understand. A timeout. Oh, are you thinking of Django? With the that armor penetration. Overkill. Offense, crit chance, health steal. Let's just take the health steal. Yeah. There's no way that my Wampa will time out. No way. I would bet my next paycheck on that. Relic 8 Wampa, modded for offense. By the time I ramp up a little bit, this guy's hitting for like 270,000 per hit. It's obscene. All right, ramping. Smack. We're hitting for 38,000 already. There's 45. There's death. Bam. Get it. Oh, she's going to die from damage over times. It's bad to be you, Zamwasel. Oh, man. Did you guys see that? That hits so hard. I love me some Wampa. Alright, Rex. I kind of want to try something crazy here. I don't know why, but I'm in the mood to experiment tonight. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But I kind of want to know. I feel like this team might just walk right through these guys. But I don't know if this is enough damage to overcome Rex. Rex has a lot of give back. He's got a lot of healing. All right, fine. I'm unsure. Let's use the standard issue. Wat Tambor, Sith Eternal Emperor. I don't think I even need a tank for this, right? We don't need no tank. Sith Ally. Yep. Okay. I don't know what we would need to kill these guys, but I know what I'm going to use, because there ain't no party like an overkill party. Doesn't Rex daze? He does. Well, that's an interesting conundrum. Huh. I wonder if when I do the big hit, if fives will sacrifice at the same time that the other guy dies, and I'll only get one kill. I think that'll be the case. I think fives, well, maybe fives won't be alive. He is taking a whooping right now. Whoopah! I'm going to renegotiate here and here. And then one of them will live, but the other should die. I think. Okay. And then let's get into this alt form where I have unlimited power. Yeah, experiment proven. So that's exactly what happened. The sacrifice went off at the same time as fives got killed, and it was successful in saving Rex. Interesting. Now we know. Days would have screwed Maul. Pretty sure fives doesn't sacrifice for new Rex. Oh, fives doesn't sacrifice for new Rex because he's not a clone. Interesting. Well, it would have been the same thing in the end then, because I would have had Rex and Captain Rex and fives, and then I would have been left with Rex. So it equated to the same thing. It's all good. You got it through. Learned a new thing about how 5 sacrifice works with C, or just verified that it worked like I thought, I guess I should say. All right. CLS against Dash Rendar. I feel like should be able to. Oh, he's got days on. What am I doing? Gotta wait for the days to be gone. The days of confusion. There we go. We're back on Dash now, and we don't care about no stinking L3. Okay. Stuck over there for a second. Bang. See you later, Vandor. We'll try to get more stacks here. L3 and dash. Good enough. Let's do Geos. Geos. I want to do an old school team here as well. Have some fun with some old school matchups. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Look at this old school matchup. What's funny is that this garbage Mara Jade actually makes the team better than having Vader there. I think. Let's check Thrawn's speed against Brood Alpha speed just to make sure we're not making an awful mistake here. 309. That's so bad. Oof. I need so many more mods in this account. 259. We're good. We'll take one counterattack from the Brute. And then we've still got Radis to fight, so we can use Radis against Rocket Knees. All right, here's our counterattack. And we'll get him stunned up. Or not. How about now? Stunned? Excellent. You have turn meter. I don't want you to have turn meter. One of these was a gear 12. Let's target that for maximum abuse of Geo ability. I feel like you should have one relic Geo, or they all have to be relicked. One or the other. Because when you're sharing stats like this, and you've got one gear 12 anywhere in there, it wrecks the stats for all the other Geos. Because you can target that guy specifically. If you have one relic, then it's just Spy or Brood Alpha. I feel like you're fine. Alright, Radish with Mon Mothma and Jin. Had to go searching for her. Good gravy, she's down at the bottom of the heap. Alright, I don't know. Sure, we'll take this. It's got accuracy on it. Every Datacron I have has accuracy on it. Alright. There we go. You guys can have some damage. Fennec, you can have your turn meter stolen. Because I wanted it. Yeah, pew. Hey, Rocket Knees. What you up to? Bang. And steel turn meter again. I love your turn meter. It's so yummy. LOL. I don't know why, but that skill on Jin is really strong. Like, it is insanely strong in 3v3. Because they have, like he has full turn meter, so I hit him and stun him, which takes away a turn, and then I steal all of his turn meter, which takes away another turn, and then I get that turn meter that gives me another turn. It's basically a 3-turn swing. I get another turn, you lose your next turn because you're stunned, and then I take all your turn meter. I don't know. I think, especially in threes, it's really a it's really good control. Really good control. I want to use Maul just because I've had that team on defense for so long. Maul has just always been a defender for me. And now that I have it on offense, it feels so fun to just be angry. Just to be a raging whatever his race is. Why am I blanking on his race? Thingamajigger. Okay, well, okay, Visa's marking got some damage immunity on her. I guess we'll take that, and then you just yell, die, 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 die. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have clicked that die, but, oh well, dead. Gar Saxon is better than Django with this team in threes. But my Django actually does damage. My Gar Saxon is gear 12. And I would rather have Django to deal damage than Gar at gear 12. It's got more synergy with the team. But it does kind of lack damage with Gar Saxon in there. What do I have to deal with this? I think I took my Chimera team in against a fleet like this earlier and just got wrecked. If I can get the finalizer to work against this executor, then everything else becomes easier. Trying to remember how I did this back in the day. So you ability block the Hound's Tooth with the shuttle on your first go, but if your shuttle goes before his executor, then they do the mass assist and he just sneezes off the ability block. That's what the issue is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Maybe we have to take the First Order in against the this fleet with the Marauder is so nasty, though. It is so nasty. So nasty. I suppose if we could take in the First Order fleet here, and just kill Anakin. All we have to do is kill Anakin, and we're good. We're happy. It's weird. It's actually two ships that I'm, like, afraid to fight in this way. Interesting. Make sure this is Cassian's U-Wing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lose this. The question is, can I kill Anakin? That Ahsoka just does absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage. Let's see. Let's give it a try. Marauder makes the Negotiator a much better fleet. It's not easily dealt with anymore. That is the truth. You speak the truth, my friend. Okay, so let's put a missile here. Alright. Then let's stun him. Okay. Then let's pass a turn straight over here. And we're gonna... I think just a regular hit is going to be enough to pop his Unending Loyalty. They did the Unending Loyalty again. It's good for us in a way, because it means that they didn't do the most broken skill in the game on us. So that's good. But then we're going to have a hard time killing him right here. All we'll be able to do is pop him out of stealth, target him, and knock him down again. Get him low. Okay. Do that. And this, and then the shuttle's going to steal the taunt. Oh. Steal the taunt again. Okay. And then Anakin has to die. Alright. The rest of this I think I can live with. Alright, here we go. Big hit. Oh! The Marauder's just like, poop. Die. Okay. Alright. No, Ahsoka. What is wrong with you? SF tie, and we'll call this shuttle to assist and see if we get some extra protection. We're trying to get through this tank. I don't think we will with a shuttle, but okay. Missile. I don't know why I'm continuing this. I'm just giving him better cooldowns. But I feel like if I can... Oh, no. The Plo. Yeah, that's it. We're dead now. Oh. There's Ahsoka. Ahsoka is just so ridiculous. So he'll have Ahsoka and the tank. Anakin's dead. Okay. So now, with this lineup, can I beat that lineup with the Chimera? That's the question. We also have the Radis. The Radis fleet died against this in like one shot. It was awful. It was really awful. So let's take this in. And let's swap out the TIE fighter for the tank and use the shuttle here. I think we still want the scythe up front. Yes? No? Shuttle? Maybe the shuttle up front? I think the shuttle up front might even be better. Yeah, we could bring in the shuttle and just try to keep everybody alive. Get a couple reinforcements under our belt. Use the ultimate on Chimera to get rid of the Marauder. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. This is for the full clear, y'all. Shuttle dead instantly. And no taunt. No taunt. No taunt. You'd be like, I don't need a taunt. I don't know what you're talking about. You can get stunned, nerd. Okay. Well, let's put fire on everybody because I don't want all those buffs on Ahsoka. Die. Okay, 5s. We get a dodge. That's good. Let's heal up. And big hit here. Lost our foresight. No good. Why can this tank not get taunt to save his life? He is the most tauntless tank I think I've ever seen. Taunt free. Virtually unburdened by the presence of a taunt. He finally got a taunt going though. Finally acts like he wants to stand in the way. Let's go. Big damage. Nope, not big enough. Alright. You know what? I'll take the kill over here. It's good enough. We don't have to wait for Marauder. Oof. And Marauder just drops these massive hits. Just like, here's a basic for 48,000 damage. Alright, get rid of buffs. Stacks. We'll just take the hit. Kill the plow. Okay. In it to win it. Kill it. Yeah. Alright, alright. We cleaned it up. We cleaned it up. Now, here's the second part of the RNG festival. The question. Will we get our initial assists? Yes or no? Alright, rebels. We need some more rebels in here. We need this. That's it, right? We'll take this just in case. Okay. In we go. Needs a target lock on an enemy. He's shy. Well, isn't there something... Oh, never mind. I'm confusing it with the extinction bomber. Yeah, I was like, isn't there a thing that says when a Sith ally gets critically hit, he gets taunt? But that's actually the Marauder. Or the extinction bomber, I'm sorry. I was misthinking it. Okay, take that. Heal up. We're gonna have to do a spin move on this stupid Millennium Falcon. Okay. We don't have ability block on, so that's good. We can shake that off, and now we've got no more breaches at the moment. We can get in another quick reinforcement here. 5 on the field. Let's go. Target here. Millennium Falcon, rock and roll, million assists. Look at those attacks. Oh. And he instantly gets healed back up. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. They shot the ghost. And my Phantom is like, you know what? I don't feel like taunting. I ain't gonna do it. I know you want me to taunt, but I feel like it. Okay. Get rid of buffs. Get rid of Slave 1. Go, go, go. Man. Come on now. Finish him off. Okay, alright. Heal up. Just do this. Take a basic. Ooh, some assists. Tantive is about to go. See you later. Bye, Executor. Later. Auto. All right. Okay, so now we just have to beat a First Order fleet with a Radis fleet. I've seen this go both ways. I've seen it be a smashing success, and I've also seen it be a crippling failure. I've piloted it to a great success, and I've piloted it to a critical failure. We've still got some ships over here, so if we needed to clean this up for some reason, we might be able to clean it up. Alright. Let's get in there. Let's see if we can stymie this First Order fleet. We get our critical hit immunities up all over the place. Alright. Missile onto Ray? Yep. Figures. Okay. We're just going to go after the tank because we have to anyway. Alright, we'll do this. And we'll do this spin move. Sure. And we'll hit here. My tank is dying. My tank is dying. Even with critical hit immunity. It's getting wrecked. Let us come up. And then we have to sit and wait. Oh. Not for long. Oh! Guys, when that works, it is pretty satisfying. 69. Yeah, it takes away 20% of your turn meter when you come in as a reinforcement, so you got to wait with your comeuppance. But our Ray was timed right after. 2033. I don't think we dropped any battles. So that's going to be a lot of pressure for the opponent, right? He's got to do a full clear with no dropped battles. Yep. All right. Well, best of luck to him. He's still got 4 GLs and a bunch of good stuff on offense. So maybe he full clears me, and maybe he gets better banners than I do. We got Third Sister here, though. We've got Dash, Han, Chewie, Rey, Leia. I mean, my defense is starting to look okay, guys. I'm not saying it's great. We don't have Malgus. We're missing a lot of stuff. But we've got some good teams up there. And then we've got this scary, scary girl down here. We've got Jabba. We've got some troopers that need more relic levels. And then we've got Queen Amidala with a level 9 Datacron chilling. Chilling on defense. People have been using Galactic Legends to beat her. That makes me feel pretty good. Got the Holdocron with Rey and BB-8. I should probably do more of like a Finn Holdo. Why am I not doing Finn Holdo? That would be better, right? Okay, edit defense. Oh, I know why, because I had the Finn Poe team elsewhere. but then I think I ended up taking it off. Let's do Fin Holdo. FFP. All right, Fin Holdo. What's that? Now with Luthen coming to the game, you think we'll get his cool ship? I would hate that. And the reason I hate that is because for the people that have been playing for like a couple years and don't have Conquest on lockdown yet, or like let's say anybody who's developed their account within the last year to 2 years, that range, you're in hard Conquest, but you can't always close out the Conquest characters. And you got to catch up on those characters and get them out of proving grounds, and it takes a million years. So whenever they, like Malgus's ship, they built that with a character out of Conquest, I disapprove. I disapprove. No, sir, I didn't like it. Gating stuff behind Conquest characters is bad. It's bad. I don't like it. All right. The reason I don't like it, I guess, just to be clear, I don't like things that specifically separate the haves from the have-nots. It's the opposite of a catch-up mechanic. It's something that you come into in the game, and it guarantees that the people who are already ahead will stay ahead for longer. That's why I don't like it. I don't like it for that reason. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. Lol, I went to check that the store. I went to the store to check and see if the carbonite circuit boards were there, and that kicked me out because you can't be in the store. LOL. All right. We'll get Lex restarted and get into that GAC. Mag says, yeah, I remember you weren't happy with Malgus and his ship gated behind Conquest. Yeah, I don't... Again, if it was my company to run, there's a lot of ways that you can monetize stuff, and they do it very well. I think their strategy right now is good. I think they put enough packs in the game that are valuable. I think, you know, the light speed bundles are nice. They're very value driven, and they're cheap, and you know, people can make the choice to buy them or not, and a lot of people have chosen to buy them. So I think it's their monetization system has become better, but then stuff like that just it prevents newer players from catching up, and I don't like it. Scott Erickson of the Phantom Guard, 6.9 million galactic power in Bronzium 4. Wait, what? Why? 28,000 galactic war battles won. That's 7 years of play. 7 years of play. And he's not going to have any of the capital ships? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this isn't, and remember guys, this isn't an account where the player played and then left and then came back. 28,000 galactic war battles won means that he won that many galactic wars. Wow. Okay. Vader, Luke, no GLs, a bunch of random relics, Triumvirate, Bounty Hunters, Nightsister here and there, some Jedi, Wampa, Gear 12, Cal Kestis. Okay, so for newer players, anybody in the mid game that watches this video, if you're watching this Lex Talionis battle right here, the mistake that this player is making, if this player watches this battle, why have we farmed up everything in the game to 7 stars? there's no reason to have farmed all these characters to 7 stars. There's a bell curve, right? You can farm wide, but you also have to build characters high. The game is played by relic characters, so all of this energy could have been spent on Cairo and relics if you had the focus. No reason to farm up that many 7-star characters. Okay. I'm endgame and free to play at this point, so I can get stuff easily, but a buddy of mine started more recently. And he's discouraged by all the conquest units because it'll take a long time out of Proving Grounds. Salensi says, I came back from like 5 to 6 year break right after Lightspeed. Bummed that I missed them. I think Lightspeed bundles should be coming back. We should see them come in and out. Relic Ewoks and then other Ewoks. Down here we have... ooh, bad... Oh, I thought that was... Okay, so we've got a Bad Batch Hunter. With some clones and then some other clones. At least you have Rex and 5s in the same... Okay, we got Rex and 5s in the same battle. So that's good. I think for this battle we take Troopers. And we'll hit his Rex. And we'll let his 5s sacrifice because it doesn't matter and he won't get a turn anyway. Very cruel of me, but I think that's how it's going to work. Okay. Let's take down Cody. Go over here. We got to deal with 5s. Never mind. We're just not going to be able to get around that taunt. Okay. Now we got around the taunt. Now we get another turn. And another turn. And another turn. And more turns. And now the battle's going like I thought it would. Oof. Okay. All right. Gear 12 with some other garbage. Did we put the Zeta on Palpatine? We did. Look at us go. I don't know. It doesn't matter, right? Let's put Thrawn in there just to make it a done deal. We're not going to use a solo Thrawn somewhere else. All right, and then we can use Force Crush and still get a free turn. Love you, Emperor Palpatine. Hugs and kisses. Smooch, smooch. Bye. Okay, now we can kill him to get a free turn. And hit him again. And we'll just go ahead and kill him. Stun everybody. Right, no. Shocked. Kicked. Don't let him get a turn, guys. Come on. He is dangerously close to having a turn. Okay. Still got Ewoks and Ewoks up front. What do we have back here? Triumvirate. Ooh. With a Relic Nihilus. Then we got Vader back here. Vader with Palpatine not in the lead. What do you think, guys? Can we kill this with Qui-Gon? Does Qui-Gon kill this? This is pretty high relics. I think Qui-Gon kills this. I want to see it. I want to see Qui-Gon swat down Vader. All right, let's dance. Let's try to kill Palpatine here. Never mind. Ooh, stuns. That's not fantastic. Bam. 0 kills. Let's hit Vader. Palpatine. Doing work. Holy cow. I expected that we would do better than that. Alright, we've got CLS. We've got... how are we going to deal with this? Dash Rendar has enough damage to deal with this. So let's see if we have other scoundrels that we could use here. Maybe we just go Dash Han Chewie. Keep it simple. Dash should have enough damage to get through Kylo unmasked. Kill off the officer. Rat-a-tat. Good deal. Smashies. And then just got to do basics with everybody to minimize the healing. Do that. Unsuccessful. Okay. Maybe we'll go back to the strategy of just using basics. Basics it is. I thought Dash had enough damage to get this done, but not looking promising, is it? I probably should have used weaker characters with Dash, because Han and Chewie are taking too many turns. Well, we got 3 minutes and 48 seconds to watch this and see if it pans out okay. Just put it back in full auto. The basic thing is not helping us too much, and I would rather have the stuns, I guess. We should have brought in a character with healing immunity. Definitely should have done that. Alright, well, I guess we're going to time out against the Relic 3 Kylo. CLS is a no-go against Kylo. Yeah, I thought with Dash, though, we'd be better, right? I thought Dash would have the damage to get it done. Because Dash is not CLS. But, yeah, Han and Chewie are, like I said, we should have taken a worse team, actually. Because they're taking too many turns. Dash would kill him if Dash was the only one attacking. But with Han and Chewie, they're letting him heal up between Dash turns. Oh, fantastic. Great way to farm feats in Conquest. Pro tip. What's that? Taking in a solo Kylo against a CLS team in Conquest? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. It's not going to work, but I'm also not going to let the other two characters respawn either. No reason to quit out and let them come back. Minute 28. What do we got to talk about, y'all? We can talk about Taco Bell. Looks like I have some tasty, tasty tacos here. I'll just eat a taco. I'll make crunching sounds in y'all's ears while we wait to see this battle finish out. Make a run for the border. Kylo needs to make a run for the border. But he's not going to. He's going to stay right where he's at. And we're going to time out. What do I have that can deal with this guy? I don't even know what I've got in this account that can deal with a Kylo at all. You've got to have some low-level stuff. Something with healing immunity somewhere in the kit. Something. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Defeated. Draw. Time over. Man, I got 2 teams to clean up on this back wall. Let's go deal with the front first and get through there. New Phoenix. Should be able to kill these guys. And we've still got CLS. We've still got oof. That is a lot less damage to Ewoks than I wanted to be doing. Okay, cleanse somebody. Get the dazes off. There we go. All right. Little robot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, no. Ah. Stop killing me, bro. No, we lost our robot. Our robot friend. We're not even going to get Chirpa dead. Alright, let's put the extra life. Give him a 1-up. Oof. Defeat. Well, well, well. We're down to the bottom of the barrel here, guys. Don't have much else. And CLS just one-shots the Chirpa. Too funny. Alright. Ogre down. Bye, Wicket. Yeah, alright. Wasted too many teams now, though. I don't have much left in the tank. We're not going to get that back wall for sure now. See what we can do with the front. Alright, we're just going to do an assist here first. And we're going to do another assist. And we're going to do a basic. And we're just going to try to claw our way toward the contract as soon as we possibly can. Okay. Get a second attack there, buddy. Learn to use your other attack ability. Okay. Gotta get out of stealth here sometime soon, don't you? Let's do that. You know what? Let's try to hit Papu. See if we can do some damage to him. There's another hit on the target. One more and we should be able to get the contract, right? I think. Alright. Get contract. Die. Oh, man. So close. So close. Almost had T-bow. We're just going to put this in auto. I don't... Actually, that's a bad idea. We should not have put it in auto. We should have waited to kill T-bow with a missile. My bad. Alright. Let's just work on the Elder. I think that's the smarter thing to do here. He will get put under stealth here in a second, but you know, hopefully we can work around it. Net. Get some damage over times on him. Get the taunt off. Area effect. Okay, take another turn. Come out of stealth now, buddy. There you go. What? How are you still in stealth? Okay. He mixes up the frying pan. And he's still in stealth. I'm going to take taunt off. Get over here. Okay. He's still got stealth. The Ewok of infinite stealth. It's crazy. How does he have stealth still? Smash. Grab. Okay, come on. We're down to 2 minutes and we can't get these Ewoks killed. Back into stealth. And he gets the lucky heal on the... Ah, come on. We got to get something done right here. Not fantastic. Okay. Let's just try to do area effect and then hope he pops out of stealth with enough time for us to kill the other Ewoks. Save the missile. Get him. How not? How not? Die. Missile. Dead. Go. Auto. We'll focus on Paplu because if he gets the taunt, we'll have to hit him anyway. There we go. Alright. Good gravy, that was harder than it needed to be. Popular topic, what do you think the next capital in GL will be? DL? I still think that a clone capital ship would be appropriate. We're kind of in that Galactic Republic cycle. So I feel like did we get the reinforcement yet? Okay, we got the reinforcement ability done on this now. I'm going to save some of these other ships in case I need to try to clean it up. I've actually got enough stuff now that I can attempt to clean up. Next Galactic Legend is interesting. I think if you look at the story arcs, we had Ahsoka and the next Bad Batch, and nothing sticks out to me as a good GL from the Bad Batch. So what I'm thinking is they're going to take that version of Omega right at the end of Bad Batch, and they're going to make her into a Galactic Legend. So it'll be Galactic Legend End of Series Omega. And I say that principally because nothing would annoy me more. So there you go. There's my prediction. Okay. Let's do one of these. Let's do a spin move. We'll do area effect. try to stay on 5s here. I would like to kill Rex, but Rex has too many things that heal himself that are kind of guaranteed to work. Alright, let's bring in Cassian's. Knock down. Take an assist. Good. Solid. We got 1 down. Ahsoka. Big hit from Ahsoka there. And we lost the taunt on our Hound's Tooth. Anakin? Is that Anakin as a reinforcement? Like 6 ships deep? What? Alright, let's everybody hide. So that you have to target my Hound's Tooth. Focus on Anakin. Well, we gotta do damage. Gotta try to kill him before he gets unending loyalty. No. 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 Make it stop. Make the bad man stop. Do area effect again. See, oh, that was lame. Okay. No. He got to his ult. I'm done. That's it for me. It's been fun. Maybe we can get to our ult. I don't think so, but maybe. Ooh, both in 1 hit. Yeah, that's sneaky reinforcement Anakin, you know, 4 deep. Ugh, 2 zone clear, best I can do. I would say there's like a 90% chance that my opponent won't play because he didn't play, right? Got new quests, Cantina shipments, Obi-Wan. I don't know why I'm getting new quests. Okay. That's going to be it for Loquitur, Lex Talionis. Full cleared with Loquitur. I feel good. I feel good on the Loquitur. I think we got a good chance of winning. The only battle we dropped was that negotiator battle, right? So no character battles, but he gets to drop 1 battle. So if he full clears us and never drops a battle, he'll win. He doesn't even have to worry too much about banners. But if we get a hold anywhere, then it's on. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alrighty. That's going to wrap it up there. I got more tacos to eat. So yeah, clone ship and Omega just because it will annoy me. That's my prediction for Galactic Legends. Alright, please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to see more of my stuff in the future. Use the notification bell, tells you when I'm doing these live streams. And of course, join us on the Discord. There's a link up above and a link down below. It's a nice community to be a part of if you're a new player, a mid-game player. Lots of cool people that are willing to give advice and help you along, so hope to see you over there. There's an Ask Loquitur channel. You can ask questions directly from me, and I'll answer them when I get the chance. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next holocron.